Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Before starting my video, if you didn't subscribe my channel yet, please do, and do not forget to turn on notification as I'm sharing everyday great content. Okay, in this video we will continue with the floating point number data types. Let's start with the float. The second one is going to be double. The third one will be is decimal. And I would like to talk about char and Bool data types. Okay, let's start with the float first. Guys, float holds 32-bit on the memory, and we can consider it as a 4-byte. Oops, not 44, it's going to be just 4-byte. And this float keeps the floating point numbers. Let's give an example. Number 4, last one, number 5. Yep, but it's not going to be 25. For example, 5 point. Actually, I would like to give a sample because float, double, and decimal, we can separate them, we can consider them. Actually, we can compare them according to how many numbers we are allowed to use after point. Let's give as much as we can. 0, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know how many digit we allowed to use, but we will see now. And don't forget to put F letter at the end of the numbers because it represent this is a float. Okay. Alright, and let's copy and paste our console write line, and I am going to use float is allowed to use like this, and I'm going to assign a variable number 5. Okay, let's have a look how many digits we allowed to use, and it's going to show us what kind of precise we have. Okay, float is allowed to use like this, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th digit, so we allowed to use only 6 digit. Let's close our section. Yeah, we allowed to use 6 digit after dot. Okay, perfect. Let's continue with the double now. Let's make it now double. Double. It must be 64-bit. Let me have a look at my notes. Correct. And 8-byte. I'm gonna use the same number. I'm just gonna change this one, for example. Yes, let's use a 15. I'm using same numbers because I'm going to count how many digits we allowed. The previous one was 6. Now we're going to measure it. This is going to be double. Number 6. Alright. Let's have a look. By the way, we shouldn't use anything after the digits for double. Let's run our project now and have a look. Okay, double is allowed to use like this: 1, 2, 4, 10, 14, 15. Alright, it means double is allowed to use 15 digits after dot. Perfect. Let's continue with the decimal now. Number 7, and this is 128 bit, means 16 byte. which is the one of biggest variable. Let's make it decimal, right? Decimal. Decimal is, let's use number 7. As you can see, we received an error message. It is asking us to use m suffix to assign this number as a decimal. Alright, now have a look how many digits we allow to use. Alright, this is the decimal. This is 10, 20, 26, 27. So it means we allow to use 27 digit. Alright. So it means, guys, let's close the gaps. Okay. It means, let's type here, if we would like to have more precise in our calculations, we should use decimal. Alright. There is a spell error, calculations. Yep. Perfect. Let's save it. Alright, floating point numbers, that's all. Let's continue with char now. This is another value type. Data type. Yeah, we will continue with the char, and we can say this is 16-bit and 2 bytes. Alright, so let's talk about a little bit about char. Normally char holds ASCII characters, and they can be converted to the integer values. Alright, guys. In the future lessons, we're going to talk about string, but I will mention a little bit about this char with the string relation. Okay, let's create a char variable first. We use always single quote to assign a variable, for example, A or B, but we cannot use, for example, double or like like a letter, sorry, like a word. We only allow to use just one letter to assign a variable a char, right? Okay, let's have a look our char. Okay, char current char value is number 7, not number 7 character. By the way, I told you this is a ASCII character, and it means they have a value, matching value with them. So we can cast it to the integer. We're going to learn casting methods for later lessons, but I have to mention little bit in this lesson to make you understand this data type. Okay, so let's create an integer converted char. Let's type int character. So we cast the character to an integer, and we assign this converted value to an integer variable. So I'm gonna take this one to use it here to current char value is, oh sorry, not that one, and also current integer value of character is converted char. Let's have a look now. As you can see, current char value is b, which we write here b, and it match with the 66 in ASCII table, and it represents number 66. Alright, perfect. Let me have a look, and I'm going to mention a little bit about string. As I told you before, string holds, we can say basically string holds text. Okay, let's type here name, and we always assign them with the double quotes byte verse. So it means this byte verse created by char. So how many char we used? Let's have a look now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, 9 char character have been used to make a string, to make a name string. Okay, so we can say string as a char array, right? We're going to learn what the array is, what the string is, and how we can do string. Now don't struggle there, just I want you to know that the chars become together and makes the strings, and every char represents a number in ASCII table. Alright, let's continue with the boolean. Okay guys, what the boolean is. First of all, it's normally cover 1 bit um, in a memory, but we always consider is a 8-bit, I mean 1 byte. Alright, keep that information with you, and it basically represents a condition. Let's create a variable condition, so it might be true or false. Let's say condition of car, and let's condition of bus, for example. Let's say one of them is true, the other one false. There is just two options, true or false, that's all. And we use bools mostly with if blocks, which we're going to learn in future lessons. Okay, mostly with if blocks. Perfect. All right, so um actually we can test it here now. Bool is bigger than 100. We can say 5 less than 100. Is bigger than 100. We are checking 5, is the 5 bigger or smaller than 100 or not. Alright, so it's going to be bigger, right? So I'm gonna check this one. So is this true or false? Now let's have a look. Let's copy this section, and let's copy 5 is is 5 bigger than 100. Let's use it and delete now. So we should able to see the result. I didn't this um, logic before. I'm gonna see with you as well. As you can see, is 5 bigger than 100? The result is false. So we check the condition and we assign the result this variable. Okay. So is 5 bigger than 100? No. Nah. So if I type here 200 and let's say now, is this bigger than 100? Let's have a look quickly again. We should have a true. Is 200 bigger than 100? Is true. Perfect. Now let's keep this sample here and I'm going to use here. Okay. Bool is done, Char is done. Let me see how many minutes have been done. It's 16 minutes is okay. I would like to finish this lesson here. If you like the video, please crush the like button. And if you have a question, don't forget to drop comment below the video, guys. Subscribe my channel and don't forget to turn on notifications. Okay. Before the finishing my lesson, I'm going to commit all changes. Okay, we learned today double, no, first is float, then double, decimal, char, bool. What did I write previous lesson? Where is my branch? Lessons. Okay. Perfect. Let's commit all. It's done. Now I know they are working. Now I'm going to go back to the main. Right click on the into the main. I'm gonna merge it. Let's merge it. Perfect. Everything is working. Let's finish this lesson here. Take care of yourself, guys. See you on next lesson. Bye bye.